So, hola, hola, bienvenidos a la burbuja de Paula Dinaro. Welcome to the love bubble, I'm going to put today. The love bubble of Paula Dinaro. Yes. Today with my dear friend, Johnny Reagan. I can't express how much love I have for you, how much respect and admiration. And this guy, when you talk to this guy, he took you to, the sky right away. He said, "Hi, Paula, you have a couple of minutes for me?" And he started saying all the beautiful stuff and words on the word for you. And then you, I'm ready for whatever it comes. So thank you for being in my life, Johnny. We were talking that we met like almost 15 years ago.
15 years ago, yeah, at an event where I was interviewing Mayor Manny Diaz, and
yes.
You were there with one organization, and we had the one T-shirts, and you've lived your vision.
Yes.
You have lived your many visions since then, and I remember when you shared the vision for this television show, for this interview, and here I am on your show that you shared with me, quite a while ago. So this is exciting.
Okay, I like to start with kind of this question. Who is Johnny Reagan?
Oh, I don't know. Too difficult. Easier question.
Another one. Okay.
That's a documentary of Ken Burns, Tom, that we'll do 30 years from now. Okay. Oh, hilarious.
Well, I can say he's just a loving person, a visionary, somebody to just like to help people to realize the vision, to connect people and to help each other. And here we are on the convention center of Fort Lauderdale, like making reality that vision of the 2020 that looks like in that time when we were like, oh yes, 2020, so far away.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are, yes.
And this project that you have, also the movie and popcorn project.
Okay.
Talk about a little
so
bit.
who am I?
Exactly.
I'm at heart, I'm a child.
Yeah.
I have a child's heart. And when I was a child, I had this vision. I saw this TV show, and children didn't have food or clothing. They were actually really hungry. And I remember telling God, feed them, God. You're God. Feed them and share movies and popcorn with them. The innocence of a child, that every child should have food and clothing and movies and popcorn. And I've held that vision my whole life, and I've studied why don't we have every child fed and clothed and movies and popcorn. I discovered we lacked a vision. And Proverbs says where there is no vision, people perish. And so my vision was to raise the vision of the world one person at a time. And that's when in 2002 I started Vision Miami. It was a networking group all around the theme of vision. What is your vision? How can I support your vision? You want to write a book. You want to start a company. You want to create a work of art. You want to become an artist. And I've seen hundreds and thousands of visions come alive from that. And when the time came last year, I decided it's time for me to bring my vision to the world, and that now is the time for us to have this global conference where we all come together right here at this convention center.
Amazing.
And we're going to raise the vision of the world, and we're going to set a declaration. Do you want me to
Yes.
We're going to set a declaration. In this, we're going to have 700 visionaries hold their popcorn cups up. I have popcorn. These are my props that we're going to hold up our popcorn cups and declare by the end of the decade, every child on the planet would have food and clothing and movies and popcorn.
Amen. Cheers. And I remember that you loved one because it's kind of hold the same vision, right? I mean,
yes.
We are in this together.
Oh, I have had. Look
God,
I've had
this.
Have it. Bono. I've had this since you started it. You started this organization. Look how worn it is.
I know.
Look how it's not super white anymore. It's dull. But I have held your vision of one. We are all connected. We are all one. We are all coming together to raise the vision of the planet and to end poverty, to end extreme poverty. My words are feed and clothe every child on the planet and share movies and popcorn with them. That's how we met, one organization.
One organization. And also, you create, like you say, you help a lot of people. How that is possible for somebody that just, you have the power to bring people together, all kind of people, from all different sides of artists, entrepreneurs, lawyers. When we go to your events, I mean, it's not just one kind of people. It's amazing. How do you have that power?
You know what? It's not me. It's the power of vision.
Okay.
Because everyone has a vision. And whether you're a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur who started a company or you're a beginning artist, they both have vision. So it's an equal playing field. It's an ego buster. Because everyone knows at one time someone had $100 and started their company. At one time they just had a dream. At one time this great architecture that we have behind us was just a vision in the architect's mind, and he made it a reality. And we're gonna have all these visionaries come together. So it's a natural byproduct of letting go of our egos and who are we? What is your purpose? How can I support you? So we create a safe soil, safe space to let go of your ego and dream and have other people supporting your dreams.
That is so important, right? To have the ability to have other people to help you, because sometimes you have the vision and you think, how am I gonna do it? All these doubts started and the problems and how I'm going to do it and who's going to help me. And here we are, like, all in this together, like I say all the time. And I was thinking about, you say architects and engineers, and when I was driving, I do a 21 days challenge of gratitude.
Oh, yes.
So today, coincidentally, I was grateful for the architects and the engineers. Because they're amazing, they're so creative, and they are like one of the people who like most envision, right, the stuff, because it's not only a project, it's like what do you have in your heart, what do you want to see, and you need to hold the vision. Sometimes you have the vision, and like I say, and you see like so far, like the 2020, here we are, and then sometimes people get lost, right, with all these problems of life. So how important it is to have somebody to hold your vision?
It's everything. First it's God. For me, it's God holds my vision. Yes. But then telling a trusted soul. You were one of the very first people I told about this conference. And glad. To enroll you as a speaker, well, I was safe to share this. We're going to bring everyone together, and we're going to, at the end, we're going to everyone raise our popcorn cups, Paula, and we're going to declare that by the end of the decade, we're going to feed and clothe every child on the planet and share movies and popcorn with them. Well, you were safe soil for me to tell that 8 months ago. Not everyone. You're crazy. What is it? Popcorn? How's popcorn going to make a difference in the
we are
world?
Crazy. I mean, I like to be crazy.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes. So you were safe for me to share it in the beginning when it was
just a little idea.
It's fragile. Your ideas, your visions are fragile. And so having a trusted soul, having a confidant, having a global vision conference like we're holding here is a safe space for you to think outside, to not be held back by past failures, past regrets. You can start a clean slate here at the 2020 Global Vision Conference.
And I saw many people, they already enrolled, and I'm like so humble, and like me with all these people. Can you name some of the people that's going to be speaking in the conference?
Oh yes, well, our intellectual property attorney is David Loda. I call him the vision protector. He protected this vision before I went out public with it. If you can believe it, yes. He protected. I now own the intellectual property of movies and popcorn, has a trademark next to it, so that when anyone anywhere in the world sees movies and popcorn, they're going to think we have to feed every child on the planet. They deserve the fun things that I think of when I go to the movies, every child. So he's one of my my first speakers that I talked to about it. Wendy Klein is a inspirational, visionary speaker. She was the first speaker that I enrolled in the conference, and for me, she is my North Star of vision. She is the one I go to for, hey, what do you think of this, Wendy? What do you think of enrolling? She came here with two of our other speakers, Sunny and Stephanie, and held their popcorn cups up all over here. We declared it. We support this vision. So the speakers just keep going on, and obviously you and your vision and your empowerment. Come and sit. I want all of her friends right in that first row.
Yes,
right, clapping for you, cheering you.
Yeah, for me, it's an honor and a great experience. First of all, I'm going to be speaking English, which I do. We were laughing because he said, I don't understand what you say in Spanish, but I love you anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I say I like
I didn't even know if we were going to be in Spanish today or English. I just go along. Anything she does, I love it. I like it. Yes, I'm there. So here I am. I didn't even know we were going to be in English today. Too funny.
So another thing that I was thinking is people sometimes think it's hard. How are you going to do that? How it's going to end this poverty? If the world shows that there's a lot of disaster and stuff, but a vision, and a God vision actually, because I'm getting good. God wants everything to be, hey, Alex, that's right there, Alex from 1.
Oh.
That's right there.
Yes.
So, what's happening right now in the world is because it's people that doesn't have the vision, that we're blocking because I don't know why. But I always say the good people, we are more. So when we get together, and we need to have resolved the issue from another level, another vibration. You can be seeing the world as it is right now and get different results. You need to see it's like from the future. It's like we came from the future, right? We already see it. It's possible that it's supposed to be that way, right?
Yes.
It's like that. So when you meet with people that's in the same vibration and the same path of the vision, you feel like, okay, I'm not alone. This can be done. And if this can be done, anything can be done. So we're here to invite you to come, first of all, to support this vision of every child have food and clothes and movies and popcorn, but also to share your own vision, and how you're gonna support and add value to this vision that, because your vibration is important. Even if you don't collaborate with this specific cause, you being happy.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. One person living their vision affects everyone and everything around them, because you're happy, you're full of joy and light, you're shining your light when you're living your vision. The tagline is live your vision, change the world. Well, I change the world when I walk in a room because I love my life, I love my vision, I'm excited, I'm not negative. It makes a difference, a ripple effect to those around you. So whatever your vision is, absolutely go for it, live it, come, enjoy, be with others that are share it, tell it, to write a book, to start a company, to make a difference, to be an advocate, to be a revolutionary. Absolutely, live your vision, change the world.
And don't be afraid to share it, because also, sometimes I believe that don't tell people because they want to steal your idea or whatever. What do you think about that?
Well, you want to when it's fragile in the beginning, like right now, I could care less who I tell. Nobody's going to take my vision away from me. But in the beginning, you're going to get, they call them dream stealers. Yeah, you have to get your vision strong and nurture it, fan it, until you have logs on it. Don't share it with people that you know are negative, because you don't need that energy right now. Wait. Bob Dylan, when he was 19, 20, he knew he had something inside of him that was blowing in the wind inside of him, and he didn't tell a lot of people. He waited. There was a destiny about him. Your vision needs to be cared for in the beginning until it's strong enough that you can declare it with the world. If it's fragile, come here and join all these other visionaries that are declaring their visions. That will give strength. That'll fan your flame.
And that is another stuff that you always teach, and you always have your lawyer next to you, right, to help you and all the stuff. That
Yes.
He's an amazing person, also, so wonderful guy. But that is what I ask you, because it's important to have also that care for your vision, how you say it.
Yes, I have people that hold on to my bottoms of my trousers and keep me down. Johnny, come down. We have to pay for that. Okay,
know,
we
right?
have to pay for this. We
I
want to
heard
rent
that.
this room. We have to pay for this room. We have to sell more tickets, get sponsors. Yes. So I do have people like David and Tim and Adam Bricker that keep me grounded.
Grounded in this material war.
So that the money flows and it's a circle. It's just not my dreams and visions, but there's grounding and there's actual abundance flowing. And so yes, you need good, solid people that know, hey, and that look out for you. I am encircled with people that look out for me and stand for me.
So, let's go back to the Johnny, little Johnny.
Okay. That's easy.
That's easy. I know. So what do your family say when you start all this, dream?
That's very interesting. Now, I'm going to share something I've never told anyone. My father was the greatest man in my life. And when I told him this vision, I remember in the kitchen, he said, "You're crazy. You're crazy." And I said, "Dad, no." He said, "Jesus said you're always going to have the poor with you." That was his argument. And I said, "But Dad, yes, you could be poor and happy. You could be poor and have a fulfilled life. But Dad, not the starving. Everyone should have food and clothing and movies and popcorn, Father, Dad." And he got it. I can't tell you. This is the first time I'm telling anyone. He got it that, you're right. Everyone should have food. Every child should have food and clothing and movies and popcorn. So in his mind, he thought, because of Jesus is saying, you're always going to have the poor with you. No, Dad, no. Children don't have to be starving. Every child in Broward County, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in India, every child deserves tonight to have food and clothing and the basic necessities of life and movies and popcorn.
Amen. Thank you for sharing that. I get emotion too.
Yeah.
It is wonderful seeing how one person only with one dream, like you was saying, Gandhi, for example, right? Just be the change, and create your idea and work for it. And doesn't matter how long it takes, and doesn't matter if you don't, see it fully complete, but you're gonna leave somebody behind you to follow you and that vision, to hold your vision, to be with you, and then expand. Right?
Yes.
I'm gonna see. Está viendo el video. What is it? Hola, hello, people. Rosana, Alex, Monica, everybody right there. Thank you. Share the vision, the vision and popcorn. So I saw that also you have the mayor of Broward County come in and talk.
Dale Holness. He's the mayor. My attorney and I met with him in his office, and I shared the vision of every child on the planet. He said, "Johnny, I have the same vision. You just added the popcorn." And he said, "I'm in," and he's going to speak. And he's a great mayor that supports visions, entrepreneurs, dreams. What are you doing? How to have government involved in your dream and your vision. And so, yes, he's going to be here. He's one of the speakers.
And how your voice is more important sometimes than whatever resource you have. Actually, your voice and your intention and your energy, you know, is more important sometimes than any other resource. Of course, the money is necessary in this world for sure. But you going with your voice telling people, you know, about this and engage, and people sometimes don't understand, or people sometimes don't see it because they don't see it in his life. But you have to see, you know, the all over the place is pain and his trials that they don't have, you know, all the needs that everybody has to have, right?
Yes, and it's where I got the metaphor of raising your popcorn cup is from Gandhi. He freed India with a salt march. He had a vision to gather a following and go to the sea and make salt, and then he held up the salt as a symbolism that we have the right to make salt. We are a free country. We deserve to be free. And it spiritually moved through the country. And 17 years later, India was free, but it was a symbol.
Exactly.
Then people didn't understand it. The British government who were in control, they did, let him make his salt, let him make his salt. That's where I got the symbolism of raise your popcorn cup. It's a symbol that every child should have food and clothing and movies and popcorn. And then lastly, I got to meet Gandhi's granddaughter. I met her 4 weeks ago. I had dinner with her. And at the end, I shared with her this vision, and she said, he would love this. Her grandfather would totally love it. She has a twinkle in her eye, and that is the cup. I have a photo of her, Ella Gandhi, holding up the popcorn cup, and that is the cup that she held up with a twinkle in her eye. You'll see it on the website.
I'm not gonna let go of this cup.
Right, that she
the
raised.
energy.
So you see, as you said, the vibration, the connections. I didn't even know she was still alive. And I got to see her, and she told me of stories of what it was like having him as her grandfather. So something magical, something powerful is happening. One, you guys started this movement. We're continuing it. We're inviting everyone to come here on the 18th of January to start a movement that by the end of the decade we would feed and clothe every child on the planet and share movies and popcorn.
Share movies and popcorn. Cheers. And tickets are available on Eventbrite, Ticketmaster, the Global Vision Conference 2020. And energetically, I mean, this next year, 2020, is the beginning of a new decade. And I always talk on my show about energy and healing and love and vibration. So this next year is very important, a manifestation. So it's very important, the word, the power of your mouth, the power of the word, you know, the verb, whatever you declare. So we invite you to join us in this amazing event that's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of happiness that expand that vision. You need to hold your vision. It's far away. Look, we already are in 2020. Time passes. Right now, time is passing faster. Everything is, you know, you see, everything is passing fast. Everything is like manifesting right away. So it is possible. Doesn't matter what you see in the news. Don't watch the news. Watch us, right?
Yes. Watch her.
Watch us. Don't watch the news,
Yes.
because I don't know who they are. They don't want this to be solved. So don't get along with them. Just get along with your soul, because your soul is screaming for this. You know, it's hungry for this.
Hungry for good.
It's hungry for good. You're a good person. You're a divine creature. So you have all the potential, all the love, all the energy, all the intelligence. Everything that you need is inside of you. Just let it go and share it with everybody else. Even if people tell you crazy, look, that's too crazy right here. You know, we just believe. Just keep doing it. Doesn't matter. You don't see it, doesn't matter. Just keep doing it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna manifest. Even if you don't see it, child, your grandchild, doesn't matter how long it would take. We just open the way to this to happen. You know, it sounds big, so what? So what, right?
Love it. Love it. This is music.
This
is a symphony. That was a symphony to my spirit, to my soul. Yes, come. Join the symphony on the 18th.
Join the symphony on the 18th.
Join
so
the symphony.
Mark your calendar right now. January 18, right here in the Convention Center of Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be the whole day.
Yes, 10 o'clock, and then in the evening, where all of us are going to, right here behind us, raise our popcorn cups and declare your vision. You're going to live your vision this decade, and we're going to feed and clothe every child on the planet.
And also it's a great opportunity to networking with people that have the power to hold your vision. Which is the most important thing in the world, to have somebody to hold your vision and say, yes, you can do it. Okay, so thank you, Johnny, so much for being in my life, for being who you are. I get emotion. For all the love that you share, for all your work and your passion and everything that you are. Okay, people, see you next time. Don't forget to go to Eventbrite and buy your tickets. Okay, bye-bye. Love.